Well, greetings once again from the Helping Hand Thrift Store in downtown Detroit Lakes. Dave Oney here for TV3. Glad you're watching. Welcome again to Jennifer Benzik, manager of the store. So, what's new today?
Oh my goodness, many things. We have 2 huge truckloads coming down from Fargo of donations. Furniture, household items, clothes, anything you can think of being donated from the New Life Center, which is in Fargo. It is an organization much like us, Christian Outreach Center. They also have a thrift store that in turn all the proceeds go to their homeless shelter. And they've been gracious enough to donate all of these things to us. So.
How nice, how nice. Karen was mentioning earlier here that this center was one of the very first of its kind in the area.
I think she mentioned 1930s.
Actually, she had mentioned to me, I looked on her website, back to 1907 the whole center began, and they've been serving people in the Fargo-Moorhead area and surrounding areas since then. So that's quite a history that they have.
That's amazing, and it's a blessing that they're willing to donate all of these things to us. So. And
it's a similar kind of operation as to what the Refuge and the Compassion House and Helping Hands have here in Detroit Lakes.
Yep.
And it sounds like they just had an overabundance of donations and things, so they were willing to share.
So they're willing to share it with us.
And aren't you beneficial for that? And so shoppers are going to have to stop by and see what is really new.
We have, the loads are so big actually that we're bringing them over to our warehouse and going through them over there and bringing things over to the store. So all week this week I would encourage people to come out and see. I know there's going to be quite a bit of good things.
Okay. I was just watching last week's program, and we were talking about how full your stores seem to be. And I think it's even fuller this week as I look around.
We're kind of looking for little niches now. We've done some reorganizing again this week, just kind of making room for more things. It's amazing the amount of things that are coming in. It's such a blessing. So.
I know I donated off some things the other day, and the back room was plenty full and things. So you were mentioning that you were looking for some ambitious volunteers.
Ambitious volunteers. Yes. We need volunteers desperately. With all of the things that we have coming in and wanting to keep things out on the floor and priced and the store clean, and it's a fun environment to come and work and volunteer, and so I really encourage anybody to come in, and you can ask for myself, Jennifer, or our assistant manager, Karen, and we'll sit down and chat for a couple minutes about things that you might like to do, whether it's sorting or putting things on the racks or shelves, and then we'll put you right to work.
Okay, yeah, maybe a school group or maybe a service group, or you had mentioned earlier that a number of area churches have been involved.
They've inquired about coming in maybe one day a month, or I'm flexible to anything. If there's groups of people that want to come in every couple weeks or once a week or what have you. So we do right now have the ALC class from the high school that comes in the 3rd Friday of every month, and they volunteer for a couple hours.
That must really help.
It does.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe they were here for an hour and a half this past Friday, and the stuff that they got done in that hour and a half would have taken us all day.
Wow.
Because there were 7 of them.
Oh, that's great. That's great. I'm sure it makes them feel good too.
Yes, yeah.
So, anything new that we should talk about this week as far as merchandise that has arrived?
Nothing. Well, to be honest with you, we've gotten quite a few other large donations. We did quite a few pickups this week. Couches, dressers, entertainment centers.
Okay.
So there's quite a bit of furniture in here.
I noticed the other day, various sets of china.
Yes, yeah.
And for someone that's looking for just something like that, kind of neat.
Kind of neat, yeah. So, come in and check it out.
So, well, good to have you again with us.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Remind people, especially the newly arriving summer people, we're located right downtown Detroit Lakes. Donations accepted, 9 to 6 daily.
9 to 6, Monday through Saturday.
So, all right, thanks.
All right, thank you.
We'll be right back. Oh, okay.
So when you're ready.
All righty, welcome back. Here with Randy Kohler again this week. Randy, as you know by now, is the Community Outreach Coordinator for the Refuge here in town. Good morning, or hello, and whatever time of the day you might be watching this at home. Good to have you with us, as always.
Good morning. Thanks for having me, Dave.
So, you've got stuff going on at the Refuge, and you're telling me that you're looking for some help.
You betcha. The organization is just growing in an astronomical way, and we're just doing a shout out to the community. We need some ambitious people to come and partner up with us. get on board and be a part of this growing organization. Some of the things that are happening here and what we're doing, our rate of feeding people has grown astronomically now with the homeless shelter and men in that, and just the needs in the community have really been high. So we're really looking to get some people in our community to come on board with us and be a part of this growing organization. And I just, in my heart, I know, we're doing the work of the Lord. We're feeding the hungry, clothing the poor, sheltering the homeless, and we're visiting those who are in hospitals and homes. We're in the jails doing ministry. So we have a huge, huge ministry, and we need people to come on board and help us.
Okay. What kinds of things would you be looking for these volunteers to do?
Well, of course, as Jen mentioned, we need some real ambitious volunteers to come in and help with the thrift store. There's just so much happening here, and it's growing so big that volunteers to help sort and hang up clothes and go through the donations that come in. But the biggest supporter that I'm looking for this week is I'm looking for people to come in and partner up with us financially.
Okay.
To get on board and help us meet the need in this community.
If people have questions, can they call you?
You bet. My phone number is 218-234-3930, and the refuge is 847-1982.
Okay. Let's put a shout out for the Solid Grounds Coffee Shop.
You bet. Opening up 7 a.m. in the mornings. You can drive through, get a morning latte. And then the restaurant part is open from 11 to 4. If you're in a hurry and you want to get something to go, give us a call at 847-1982. We'll get the order in. So all you got to do is drive in and pick it up.
Good food, homemade stuff.
Homemade soup sandwiches and homemade pies.
Are you seeing repetitive people there? I mean, as far as they come and they like it and come back?
They become part of the family, and that's what we want everybody in our community to do, is become a part of our family. Okay. I'm still working on Dave. He always comes in dressed up so nice and neat, and today I wanted to go casual, and I'm wearing a hat from the thrift store, and I'm encouraging ladies and gentlemen to bring your hats in, pass them forward, pay it forward. It's just fun. And
you're looking mighty dapper, I might say, as well.
I learned from you, Dave.
Oh, gosh. Well, thanks for joining us once again. Look forward to having you with us again next week. Here from the Helping Hand Thrift Store downtown on behalf of the Refuge and Compassion House in Detroit Lakes as well. Thanks for watching. See you next week.
Thanks for having me.